Live from the CCDC News Desk, this is your evening news break with David Valentine and Nicole Lamoureux.
We are back with the latest breaking news. Our reporter, Anthony Burgess, is currently on the scene at the Hairmont Hotel, where there has been an IT security breach of epic proportions. And the attackers are currently holding the hotel hostage of their critical data as part of a ransomware attack.
Hi, Nicole and David. I received a recording that was sent to me via email. The message sender went by the code name Holy Hairmont. It appears to be a recorded video conversation of the Hairmont Hotel management team and William Green.
Let's roll that clip now.
Given the circumstances of everything else we had to handle, keep in mind, there are a lot of other activities on the go at the time. And then COVID hit. Our IT shop is strained. We barely have enough resources to keep computers running. There's no more staff to do more. You get what you pay for. You expect us to keep everything online with full redundant systems and the latest security patches installed and everything well documented. You give the department no budget to actually do proper maintenance, but miraculously, the board found a small fortune to pay these consulting companies.
Hey, Jackie, I get it. But you know how much pressure our whole budget has been under for the last few years. And we can't really blame this only on a budget issue, can we?
My IT department budget has been slashed for 3 consecutive years. The requests, though, they've not.
We all do the best with what we have.
Who's the third party?
It was Redav Security. They are a professional IT security team based offshore.
I thought you said they were I thought you said they had a local presence.
They do. The person who I consulted with was out of Toronto. At least she had a 416 number. They are part of a global operation.
Wow.
That's shocking.
This is absolutely amazing footage. Like, who sent us this clip? Was it somebody internal or was somebody eavesdropping on this conversation?
That's a fantastic question, Nicole. And you know, one thing that I have to say that I noticed in the footage is that it mentions Redav again, which I'm thinking back to the interview with William Green, which I believe was the organization that had been hired for the fishing expedition.
Yeah, you know what? But not only that, it was with some of the content in that clip, it seems like there could have been a little bit more due diligence surrounding this company to prevent the attack.
Absolutely. I think we should get some more analysis in regards to that shocking footage. And further to that, we're going to take a brief commercial break. But when we're back, Nicole will be interviewing the general manager at the Hairmont Hotel, Mr. Leon Silverstone. This interview was previously scheduled, but what an opportunity for us to get his reaction to the latest video clip. So please stay with us, and we will be right back.
We are back with the latest breaking news. Here with me is Leon Silverstone, General Manager of Hairmont Hotels. Just moments ago, a clip was leaked to us of an internal confidential meeting surrounding this incident. Leon, thank you so much for joining me. Were you aware of this video leak?
Well, Nicole, thank you first of all for having me on the show. Happy to join you today. I'm afraid you have me at a little bit of a disadvantage. I am aware of something happening. I got a message just before we came on air, but I think obviously you and your viewers know more about what was leaked than I do. So I know at the moment, what I can say is we are working very hard with a dedicated group of staff within the hotel, as well as with some top-notch specialists to specialize in this kind of work in cybersecurity and working on helping companies who have been exposed to ransom attacks to ensure that we are protecting our information and most importantly, our clients' information as we work through this to resolve the current situation.
But was Red Dev anything to do with this leak? They were mentioned in the video. How long have you guys been using this third-party company?
Well, they're a third-party company that specializes in these kinds of phishing simulations, I believe is the correct term for this. We've not used them before, but the information that I've been given is that they are a company that works in this space and provides these kinds of services to companies like ours and others in the hospitality industry.
So Jackie, your CTO was actually mentioned in the clip, and she specifically admitted that she could have done more due diligence herself. Does Fairmont have a response on what will happen to her?
Well, I think it's inappropriate for me to try and comment on any internal staff matter, regardless of the circumstances. As I've said, this is an ongoing situation, and new information is emerging on a fairly rapid basis to us. We are certainly taking all of that information into consideration and working closely with the specialists that we have brought in to help us with this situation, to ensure that we're making the right decisions at the right time to to ensure that our data and our, again, want to emphasize that of utmost importance is ensuring the safety and security of our client data.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Leon. I appreciate you taking your time. As I understand, like you just said, it's a very stressful situation, and I know there's a lot going on. So thank you for taking your time and joining us today. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Nicole.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much. Right now, we have William Green, crisis negotiator for the Hairmont Hotel incident with us right now. Hello, William. Are you able to give us an update on your analytical phase and what's going on right now with the situation?
Well, in accordance with the last discussion we had, obviously, we're concerned about the discretion in terms of what we're doing, but I will say as I alluded to in the last conversation, our focus is still in the analytical phase, and we're also, very focused on the human element in these particular cases. And I guess probably I can safely say that consistent with some of the public warnings out there from the former director or the current director of CCDC and others, we're looking at all types of threats relative to this cybersecurity issue. The IT threats and the human element point, and from that perspective, probably the best way to describe it is when I look at these type of incidents as a house, and the front door is the IT issues. We're also looking at all the windows in the house, the back door, and seeing if anything was left open for other possible avenues of threat actors. beyond just the IT issues.
Sort of touching on the house there, William, and thank you for joining us again. A lot of security professionals are finding that the house is actually security is being thwarted by the inside. They're already in your house with a great and alarming frequency. Is that a case that we're seeing there?
Well, I can't comment at this time because we're still in the analytical phase, but we are looking at all options, and I think retrospective analysis of historic cases clearly show that while IT is a very dominant aspect of this, we are looking at every aspect of the security relative to our clients, and that includes checking all windows and all doors and seeing if there was other avenues that people have entered as threat actors into this incident.
William, thank you for spending the time with us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us in our broadcast. I'm Dave Valentine, and I'm joined with co-host
Nicole Lamoureux, and this is the CCDC News. This is an ongoing story while the forensic analysis will continue into the evening, but this is our final broadcast of the night. If you would like to follow along with the rest of the story, you can go to the link at the bottom of the screen.
Thank you, and have a good night.